How's it going, everybody? Let's do this. The way I see it, XRP holders, if you wanted to get more XRP, you want to be a part of Ripple, the XRP army, and even crypto, because there's a bunch of other different ones that are also doing the same. Well, I have really good news for you guys, and I'm sure that you're seeing what I have on the screen in your own devices. We are in a descending pattern right now, going from the $3 that we stayed there for a while, and then now going under to 90 and then possible to 80. I'm showing you here on BTCC how we've seen a very nice recovery early August. Then we peaked at 340s, was nice, pretty good momentum, but now it's taking us about 2 weeks to go back to those levels. But I will say, man, you already know what to do if you've been watching the channel. I'm not going to repeat it again. But also, don't waste the chances that you see right now, because this is when it truly matters and when you can make the most money. Because as you start to add positions, well, you have the higher chance to make more money in the long term, right? And that's the key, the long term. There's a few updates that I want to share with you guys that we have. It seems that inflation is rising a bit, and well, maybe not the greatest news for the US, especially as we have in less than 30 days the next FOMC. And well, I'm going to show you what Trump said about, Jerome Powell today, which is right here, which I'm not surprised. The last 24 hours, guys, in the top 10, we're seeing a bunch of red. BTC, Ethereum, XRP with a 5% is the biggest one with a 5%, 283. And then if we have Cardano with 7.84. So the cryptos that I've been buying, the cryptos that some of you have been buying, guys, and even Algorand, I bet you that Algorand is also down 3%. Okay, not bad. They're down, right? They're down. People are selling off. People are taking some profits and kind of keeping their cash in hand. When you see that, it typically goes both ways, right? One, whales and some institutions, right? They're liquidating, selling. But other ones are also buying your XRP, buying your Bitcoin, buying your crypto, like Tom Lee buying some, Ethereum. I told you yesterday about, BlackRock and all of that selling. And this profile, right? I told you that I follow it for updates as far as who sells, who buys. And they posted many hours later after my first video that BlackRock sold, that Fidelity sold, and Grayscale sold. So now, yes, indeed, they confirm our, assumption yesterday, right? Which is based on what I saw in initial reporting. So there you have it. Yeah, BlackRock sold, Fidelity sold ETH, Grayscale sold ETH. Nobody bought ETH. That's what the report, and that's what they're telling us. So why is it? Well, if you take a look at Tom Lee, Ethereum, right? ETH, I've seen some people buying, right? Accumulating at a record pace. You've seen that, Michael Saylor. I remember the guy still buying. And if I show you his, here it is. If I show you his profile, I believe this was $80+ billion. Now it's 70. And now he has a few downers, right? 38 million, 90 million, right? 2 million. But for the most part, the guy has been buying and buying and buying the tops. Just to give you an idea, price of Bitcoin was 48,000. He sold once in 2022, but he bought 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 104, 118, 111. 117, 119, 116. So it's just been consistent, accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. And I think long term, guys, it's just green. That's what happens all the time. So right now in August, we're seeing some major and nice levels of accumulation that people panic about. But reality, don't keep your eyes off the price. Guys, drop a like, consider subscribing, and turn on those notification bells. Welcome Let us know in the comments right there how you guys are doing, because definitely the chances to buy under $3 XRP, which this is my buy zone. Again, we were about a month or so above $3 with XRP, and I didn't buy XRP. I was buying Ethereum, I was buying Cardano, as you know. I'm accumulating Algorand. Oh, here it is, Algorand. I remember grabbing this shirt when I went to Consensus 2022 3 years ago in Austin, Texas, and I love this shirt, and it has Algorand on it, so I pretty like it. Also talked to XRP, Ripple actually there. Point is that we're back at that bison, right? Where just a couple months ago, the price was close to 370 for XRP, which you have a good. Let me go ahead and do a little bit of TA right here. We go back. Let's do daily. This is 360. So assuming that, the price of XRP is going to stop at 270s, why not? Let's say that we have one more drop. You have a good 35% upside, which, I mean, any time I will take it, right? And those who are interested, click the first link down below and join me on BTCC, fam, because we're running so many promos. It's just insane, guys. And I'll be telling you more, but the BTCC team, you remember the 2000 XRP one at the end of the month, August? That's still going. And my number one trader, you're going to get 2000 XRP. You're going to make a lot of money. So sign up with my link, keep trading and all of that. But I'm going to open my Telegram and I'm going to show you that I got another, I'm going to save it. Got another campaign that they just shared with me, and I want to share with you guys. So here it is. So now we have BTCC and Oscar Ramos XRP worth 1,000 USDT giveaway, 4 winners, 250 each, 1 week competition. I don't know how to do it, man. I mean, they have so much money and they're like giving it all out to you guys. So pause the video, read it. If you guys join with my link BTCC, you're gonna get the chance to trade and make a lot of money and get welcome bonuses. So take a look at it, right? It's good when we're prepared for what's to come, especially for XRP. And no matter what the price you see on the screen right now, it helps buy positions in long term. I also want to give a big shout out to one of my sponsors that I've already talked about them for a while, and I want you to know. But I just remembered I want to go back here and tell you. President Trump says Federal Chair Jerome Powell destroying the housing market. There's no inflation and every sign is pointing to a major rate cut. Man, I'm honestly a little concerned what he's going to say in the next FOMC, but we've got to keep an eye on it. Who is the sponsor, guys? Epic. Big shout out to Epic. They're winning so much right now. New token listing. EpicOnChain is listing to more on coins.ph. So shout out to them. The crypto is actually doing 3+ right now. Might be a little down because of the market, but let me show you. EpicChain 290. So it was 3 yesterday, but it went up mid-August from 190, 180 all the way to 3+, which is really, really nice. And I'm collaborating with them. I think they're really bringing a bunch of utility, especially look at this. Epic continues to expand its XRP native infrastructure, aligning every layer of its RWA stack with RUSD. So it unlocks dollar-settled yield, treasury market making USD, and risk-managed cross-border settlement on XRPL. If you didn't know, I'm going to show you this. Epic, which I have it right here. Epic is one of those companies that invested in and got invested, which Ripple, right? Funding rounds. And here's EpicChain 2022. So I have a nice relationship with Ripple. And when I was talking to the team, I was like, yeah, I mean, they want to get closer to the XRP arm. They want to get closer to the XRP community. And they want to know that, hey, they're collaborating, helping each other, right? So if you go to the Epic X, make sure you follow them, guys. I first and foremost want to say thank you for this, because Epic Coin, right, aligned with XRP. This superstructure powered by Epic aligned with XRP. Just building the most complete infrastructure stacks for tokenized real-world assets, unifying real estate, credit, commodities, collectibles under one composable platform. EpicChain. They changed the website. It was another one. They have a brand new one. So you can obviously launch the app backed by Ripple. So do your research, guys. Let me know in the comments down below how you're feeling. Definitely, for sure, a banger to take a look at it. I want to say thank you to them, and you'll hear me say more about them for sure. It's a good project, a good company, professional and delicious. So, guys, I think if you're here with me, you're seeing so many things, and I just want to remind you, when people run away and are panicking, well, that's when we eat, when we come in, and when we act bullish. So FOMO, we take profits. See you next time, everybody. Thanks for watching. Peace.